Going to Maharashtra now. It continues to reel under massive surge in COVID infections. The state in the past 24 hours itself has recorded 57,074 fresh COVID cases, the highest single-day spike since the beginning of the pandemic. This is no joke, viewers. The state has also reported 222 deaths on Sunday. Financial capital Mumbai has seen the highest spike of infections since the outbreak of the pandemic. The city has reported over 11,000 new infections and 25 deaths on Sunday. With this spike, the doubling rate in the city now stands at 42 days. It is not only Mumbai that has been recording an explosion in infections. Pune has reported 6,225 positive cases and 44 deaths in the last 24 hours itself. Nagpur recorded 4,110 positive cases with 47 deaths. Prime Minister Modi yesterday chaired a high-level meeting to review the COVID situation in the nation. And after the meeting, the Prime Minister instructed to send a special team to Maharashtra in view of rising number of cases. Maharashtra currently has 57% of the active caseload of the country.
जो पहिला त्रास जाणवायचा सुरुवातीच्या काळामध्ये तेवढा त्रास जाणवत नाही. आताही व्हेंटिलेटर आपल्याकडे उपलब्ध आहे. फक्त ऑक्सिजनच्या बद्दल मात्र ऑक्सिजनचे बेड हे मोठ्या प्रमाणावर आपण खासगी हॉस्पिटलची पण मदत घेतोय. सरकारचे जे हॉस्पिटल्स आहेत त्याची पण आपण सूचना दिलेली आहे आणि तिथं कुठल्याही परिस्थितीमध्ये ऑक्सिजन बेड कमी पडू नये.
With the COVID situation that is worsening in Maharashtra, the government has imposed stricter norms starting today. As per the new norms, sitting in restaurants and bars is not going to be allowed. Home delivery executives will have to be vaccinated. Theatres will remain closed in Maharashtra. Only essential services are going to be allowed to remain open after 8 p.m. So non-essential services cannot remain open after 8 p.m. in Maharashtra. A weekend lockdown has also been announced in the state of Maharashtra. The government has further ordered to shut down the playgrounds, parks, beaches. Schools and colleges are going to remain shut excepting for 10th and 12th grades. Private coaching classes will remain shut. Only 20 people are going to be allowed for funerals. The standard operating procedure for industries is not out as yet. It is yet to be released. When it does, we will update you. Pankaj Upadhyay is joining us live for the very latest. Pankaj, I've already walked our viewers through what the do's and don'ts are as far as these new restrictions are concerned. But just for clarification purposes, in case I've missed out on any, please bring our viewers up to speed. They would like to know what they can do, what they can't. There's a fair amount of confusion.
Yes, Chati. Now, the new slogan that has been given by the MVA government to the state is break the chain. But right now, I'm in the Andheri area of Mumbai and absolute chaotic scenes outside the Andheri station. I mean, if there is so much of crowding here, how is social distancing going to be maintained in such a scenario? How will the state break the chain as it intends to? Now, thousands and thousands of people have gathered here. Most of them are flouting the social distancing rules, and these are the office goers. The buses are plying, the taxis, autos, trains, they are running, and that is the reason why we are witnessing so much of crowd in all the suburban stations. But this is a worrying factor. No social distancing can be maintained in such a scenario, and this can be very dangerous considering the fact that the cases are rising sharply in the financial capital. Mind you, the count of active cases, Chati, in Mumbai is about to reach the 70,000 mark. Every day the death count is also rising. Now we have the doubling rate at 42 days. And most importantly, the count of active sealed buildings has now reached 700. And the BMC has said that any society where more than 5 people are found positive will be treated as a mini containment zone. But unfortunately, even after the restrictions were imposed last evening, when I was coming to this area, I saw most of the eateries were open. People were flouting the rules. Have a look at it. Have a look at this scene again. This is really unfortunate. This is inviting trouble. Now, even though restrictions have been put in, even though Section 144 has been imposed, even though the government expects people not to crowd around, not more than 5 people to gather at one place, but if the offices are working, if buses are working, and if this is the state in every suburban area, how does the government expect to maintain social
yes,
distancing?
absolutely. Pankaj, stay on with us. This is our top focus this morning. Just an encapsulation of the do's and don'ts once again if you live in Maharashtra. Take a look. Let's now get you news that you can use if you live in Maharashtra. If you're confused about what is allowed in Maharashtra and what is not, let's cut straight across to it. What is not allowed? Sitting in restaurants, bars, absolutely not allowed given the rise in the number of COVID cases. Big film shoots, not permitted for the moment, not allowed in the state of Maharashtra. Theatres, but naturally, are shut at the moment, not allowed in the view of the rising COVID cases. Playgrounds and sports complex as well for the moment in the view of the rising numbers is not allowed. Swimming pools and water parks not allowed. They will remain shut. Standing travel in buses and outstation trains, which is standing, is not allowed in the state of Maharashtra. Let's get you what is allowed now. Essential services are allowed, and after 8 p.m. only essential services are allowed. The non-essential is not allowed after 8 p.m. Takeaway from restaurants is allowed, so that's good news. Construction work is permitted in the state of Maharashtra. Public transport is allowed, but the caveat of what is not allowed we already told you earlier. Government offices allowed, but the caveat being they are allowed to function with 50% capacity. So this should clear the air in terms of what is allowed in Maharashtra and what is not allowed.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.